max voltage. Max voltage. We can't. Okay. NA. Okay. So USA or Canada. All right. Sounds good. Most people are. Yeah. In the comments, you guys gotta put in USA or Canada or EU. So I'm not gonna be doing it by NA, but I'm gonna be doing it by. I'll just keep drawing the winners until we hit USA or Canada. Okay. 30 EVGA backpack. Where can I do that? Let's do that right here. 1 EVGA backpack on behalf of Max Voltage. Max Voltage. We'll do a sub bomb to you, my friend. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. I think that's it. I think that's it. I don't want to add any more giveaways here. Actually, on second thought, USA only. All right, Max Voltage. Yes, USA. I would have thought that as well. USA only is probably better. Yeah, USA only is better. Yeah, Max Voltage. I got you in. All right. Chump change. Red Panda Mining. 0.1 ETH, and I don't want subs for it. What?
Ваша очередь запрещать героя.
Chump change.
Осталось 5 секунд.
0.01 is good enough, my friends. 0.1 is too much. 0.01 is good, chump change. We're gonna keep you there. You've donated way too much last week already. Way too much. Like literally way too much. Alright guys, so in order to win these coin giveaways, alright, I hope you guys have been seeing the blue pinned comment in the live chat. That is how you participate in the giveaway, alright? So there is a video that you have to be commenting on. Alright, there's already 692 comments here. I have to approve some as well. So get your comments in on there. You have to make sure, just follow what other people are doing. Put the short code of the coin in there because that's how I'm going to be searching, doing the comment picker, okay? And if you're USA or Canada or EU, alright? And yeah, so make sure you get that in. And this is how, so yeah guys, we're gonna start here in about 6 minutes. All right, we're gonna start the giveaway in about 6 minutes. All right, so you guys still have time, and then we'll start with all the coins here. All right, we're gonna do all the coins first, and then the gift cards, and then the backpacks and the hangers from Chump Change, GP risers. All right. Okay. Chump Change. I tried, people. 0.01 is good enough, Chump Change. It's good enough. Zelcor, yes, sorry, alright, let me open up, where's the...
Приготовьтесь к битве.
1 second.
Нормально.
Okay, while hold on. We got 5 minutes left. I need to approve comments. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 sec. Give me one sec. Let me put this here. You guys can look at the giveaways here. Let me just approve some comments.
30 секунд до начала сражения.
There's a million comments not being approved. Alright, so just give me a sec. I'm gonna turn up the music.
Выдвигаюсь. Хорошо.
Битва начинается.
Хорошо. Как скажете. Вперед. В атаку.
Sorry guys, still approving comments. This is gonna take a bit.
Да будет так. В бой. Как я и думал. Золото любит песок. Это не для таких, как ты. Песок, придержи моих моих врагов. Веду пустыню за собой. Соберитесь, силы мои.
Oh my god, guys. Alright, I think we're done. Alright, I approved the comments. Alright.
Правильное решение.
Alright, that's good. Okay. Okay, what was I gonna do? Zelcor, yes, you guys wanted Zelcor codes. Alright, get your Zelcor, get ready to redeem, guys. Let me, I gotta download this.
Сент Кинг идет.
Alrighty, okay.
Песок укроет тут.
Let's do a... Let's just give away all the 30-day Zelcor codes, alright? Zelcor code right there, guys. Copy that. Here's another Zelcor code. Here's another Zelcor code. Here's another Zelcor code. Here's another Zelcor code. Here's another one. I'm just giving all these away, guys. You guys can redeem all these if you want. You got Zelcor. This will give you Zelcor Plus. Give it a try. It is a wallet. Thank you to Zelcor, by the way. They are awesome. They've given me many. Download Zelcor, guys. Go to zelcor.io. And here is the final Zelcor code. There you go. Actually, no, I have like 30 more Zelcor Plus 1 year subscription codes, guys. I have a lot more, which we'll do later. I have like a whole bunch more. So just go to zelcor.io. You can download that and redeem those codes, guys. Okay. Alright, guys. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute until we begin the giveaway here. 1 more minute. Let me see how many comments we got. 993. Amazing. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna put the YouTube video here. We're just gonna filter duplicate users, filter comments based on specific text. And let me get my spam bots ready here, guys. And we're gonna make sure we stop all the fake scammers here. Alright, I gotta approve some comments. Give me 1 sec. I know that there's people just coming. I know there's people just tuning in, so give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec.
Я готов. С каждой песчинкой я становлюсь, разумеется. Я сотру тебя в песок. Смерть.
Alright, I just approved all the comments. Okay. Alright, guys. People just tuning in. If you see the blue pinned comment at the top of the live chat there, that's how you participate in the giveaway. Alright, I'll keep approving comments as we go along here. There's going to be a lot of giveaways here. Alright, guys. So, first giveaway. Let's do it. 100 Aeon on behalf of AeonPool.tech. Thank you to Mr. Dashnik and CryptoZ. They are the pool operators and owners of AeonPool.tech. They run this amazing mining pool. If you guys are mining Aeon right now, please, just need to mine Aeon. Alright, go there right now. We're giving away 100 Aeon. I believe that's like $30 or $40 worth right now. Alright, so let's get the comments, see how many of you have put in Aeon. If you haven't put in your Aeon short code, you will not be able to win.
Центральная башня противника
Alright.
разрушена.
Okay. There we go.
Соберите.
Вашу верхнюю башню атакуют.
All right, guys, please do not spam Aeon in the chat. If you spam Aeon in the chat, you will be banned. Final warning. If you are spamming Aeon or spamming any
Да будет так.
of the short code coins, you guys will be banned. Alright? If you're spamming Aeon in the chat, you will be banned. Alright, mods, ban all the people typing Aeon in the chat. Ban all of those guys. Ban all of those. Ban Swedes, Diz Gods, ban Mario, ban all of those guys. Everyone, you guys, ban Ahmed Farah, you're gone.
Хорошо.
Venom
Вашу
Gaming, you're
верхнюю башню
gone.
атакуют.
And anyone else putting in Aeon in the chat, you guys are gonna be banned. Alright. 345 comments, guys. Let's go. Here we go. 3, 2. I'm not kidding about the ban, by the way. Here we go, guys. Choosing the 100 Aeon. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Is Mr. ABY Ray here? And I forgot to mention you have to be here live to win, alright? Hopefully you guys read
Ваша
that.
верхняя
Is
башня
Mr.
разрушена.
ABK Ray here?
Познакомимся.
ABK Ray, hey! Yes, congrats, buddy. I see you.
Мясо.
Congratulations.
Вашу центральную башню атакуют.
Гаудинские джины хорошо потрудились над этим
Oh,
телом.
there you go. Yeah. It's in there.
Правильное
Alright, congrats,
решение.
buddy. You're not a bot either. I'll send it off to Mr. Yashnik right now.
Моя сила растет.
Thank you so
Может,
much,
забавь меня,
Yashnik.
чувак?
Thank you so much, man. Okay,
Ой,
that's it for the 100 Aeon, guys. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Okay, so this was won by Mr. _ Ray. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Okay.
зыбкое у тебя
We will, guys, for the
положение.
Gleam, for the GPUs and stuff, we'll be choosing those winners at the end of this live stream, guys. We have to go through all of these other giveaways first, okay? This is going to be another 2 hours, so let's just keep it going here, guys. Let's just keep it going here. Alright,
Посмел направить перст на
Pokestars.
владыку.
I just gave away a bunch of those Zelcor codes, but here's a bunch. Here's 1 year Zelcor Plus codes. Here, I put in. I'm gonna put in 2 in the live chat. Pokestars, copy that right now. You gotta redeem that right now. If you don't redeem that,
Свежее мясо в пути.
all right, guys. Next up, 50 Conflux on behalf of WoolyPooly.com, guys. Go check their pool out. They got all the top mining coins. All right, proof of work coins. Main ones, Ethereum Classic, which you guys
На
know is really
меня
hot.
напали.
Ethereum Classic is super hot right now. Alright, so let's choose the winner on CFX. You gotta make sure you have CFX in your code, short code in the giveaway.
Разумеется.
Alright. Alright, see how many people have CFX. Let's see here. Alright, just ban all these people. Sapien, you're gone. Velocity, you're banned. Julio Guerrera, you're banned. Sick Bates, you're banned. Sapien,
Песок.
banned. Josh, banned.
Я приму
DJ,
твое
banned. Alright,
подношение.
yeah, ban all these guys, please. I'll just do it. I'm gonna ban
От
some of these
тебя
guys. Hide.
останутся лишь кости.
This guy's banned. Gert, Manween, you're banned. AJ, you're banned. Man, do you guys not understand what's going on here? Come on. Alright. Alright, you guys are gone. Alright, banned all of them. Banned all of those guys. Alright. Okay. So, 234 CFX addresses. Alright, here we go, guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Верхняя башня противника
Who's gonna win the
разрушена.
CFX?
Да,
Eldemaro
хорошо.
Osechaz. Is Mr. Eldemaro Osechaz here?
Я
Is a Mr. Eldemaro Osechaz here? Yes, Eldemaro
никто не
Osechaz.
найдет
Congratulations.
твоих костей.
I see you, I see you. So, you've won 50 conflex. Yeah, good.
Идет.
Okay, congrats. I just realized something. It looks like you have CFX and E. They have the exact same address. Are you sure? Are you sure that is correct? Eldemaro Osechaz, are you sure this is correct?
Хорошо.
Yes, I'm sure. Alright. CFX doesn't come. Don't blame me. Don't blame me.
Моя сила растет.
Alright, I'm gonna send this off to Weekly right now.
В бой. Веду пустыню.
Alright, that's it. We're done. CFX, congratulations. Congratulations.
Я тебя
Nope, we are not putting on slow mode because that gives people an excuse because when I choose the winners, they may have commented 60 seconds or 30 seconds or 20 seconds earlier. Then they will not be able to comment in the live chat because slow mode was on. Alright, 200 flux, guys. We're gonna give 200 flux on behalf of equihub.pro. Guys, thank you to equihub.pro. They are giving away. We've been giving away flux like
Fountain, which my nature
nonstop,
and prize.
like literally nonstop. So, we're gonna do that right now, guys. So thank you to equihub.pro. Anyway, let's see here. Let's see how many people have flux comment.
Шанс убить силами тьмы.
I'm gonna approve some more here. I'll approve a little bit more here. Let's just approve some.
Вашу
I just
центральную башню
realized we're only at
атакуют.
500 likes, guys. I'm not gonna continue this giveaway if we're not at like at least 600 likes,
иду.
maybe 700. Ultimatum, giving you guys an ultimatum here. We won't continue this giveaway if the likes are not past 700.
Иди сюда.
JJ,
Вперед.
too many rules, very confusing. You're banned. There's barely any rules. Are you kidding me? Someone ban that guy. There's barely any rules.
Верно подмечено.
This is the easiest giveaway in the world. Like,
Правильное решение.
this is way too much. This is crazy. Some people just don't understand. Oh man. Anybody commenting anything like that, you will be instantly banned. Instantly banned. Read the blue pinned comment in the top of the live chat. That is how you participate in the giveaway. It cannot get any simpler than that. It literally cannot get any simpler than that. Anybody complaining, you are instantly banned because you don't deserve it. This is a free giveaway, guys. Literally free giveaway. If you're not willing to put in the work to participate in a free giveaway, you do not deserve to be here. You are instantly banned. I'm serious. This is the last. This is probably going to be the last giveaway I'm doing because people do not understand. Guys, you ruin it for everybody if you don't understand how to do this kind of thing.
А Его есть, можем попробовать.
I'm laying down the law here. You guys are gonna be banned. Pocket change. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Okay, I approved all of those comments, guys. Let's do it. Let me get more of the flux addresses here. Let me give of the flux addresses. Let's Okay. Oh, chump change. Thank you. Rage quit. Yeah, literally. Rage, literally. All right. 324 flux addresses. Here we go, guys. Let's choose the winner for 200 flux on behalf of EchoHub.pro. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Иду.
Benji02. Is there a Mr. Benji02?
Согласен.
Is there a Mr. Benji02? Yeah, Benji02. Congratulations. I see you. Yeah, and you're not a bot. You're not duplicating. Alright, that's good. I'm gonna have to, you know what? I can send this to you right now. I gotta open up Zelkor. We're gonna send this flux right now.
Центральная башня противника разрушена.
I'll log into my... Right now, my friend.
Центральные казармы противника
Zell, or
разрушена.
flux. And... Here we go, 200. And send. There you go. Benji, I just sent it, my friend. Let me know if you got it. Let me know if you got it. I just sent it. Alright. Zelkor codes. Yes, you guys want Zelkor codes? Let's do it. Let's do it. I got a whole bunch. Alright, here we go.
Центральная башня противника разрушена.
Right now. Or 3D, you are banned. Here's another Zelkor 1-year code. Loker34R, you are banned. This user, Mr. Polish Mike is banned. Ban this guy. Alright. Keyword Senpai, this guy is banned. Alright, there you go. Okay. So I just put in those 2 Zelkor codes. Hopefully that works, guys. Okay, let's see here, guys. Now we are doing hands renders. You are banned. You are banned. There you go. Alright. Alright, guys. Mr. Now we're doing the Ethereum giveaway. Let's do it, guys. The Ethereum giveaway. Here we go. So, chump change. Chump change. Are you here? Chump change. Are you here? Guys, do not tell me to hurry up the giveaway. The next person, anyone telling me to hurry up with the giveaway, you will be banned. Alright? Anyone telling me to hurry up and do the giveaway, you are gonna be banned. I'm gonna take as long as I want. I can sit here for 5 hours and just not give away anything. I could care less. I could care less for those that want me to hurry up. I could care less. I really don't care. You want me to hurry up? Too bad. I'm gonna sit here. You guys are gonna look at this screen. That's it. You want me to hurry up? You're gonna just sit here then for 5 hours. I'm fine with that. I can sit here all day, talk with you guys. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just gonna sit here. You know what? We're done. We're done. We're just gonna sit here. We're just gonna sit here. You guys are gonna. All right. We're just gonna sit here. You know what? Let's just watch Chump Change's videos. How about we just do that? Let's watch this video here. This is a 2-hour and 54-minute video. All right, we're gonna go watch this whole live stream here that Chump Change did here. He streamed this about 23 hours ago. So let's just watch this here. Yeah. All right. We'll start the giveaway in about 3 hours, guys. All right. I think that's better. I think that's better. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. Hold on, we need the audio. We need the audio from Chump Change. Where's the music?
Очень хорошо.
Let's see here. There you go. Alright.
Беги, если можешь.
Верхняя башня противника разрушена.
Хорошо.
Alright. Alright. I'm just kidding. But
Правильно.
anybody saying to hurry up, you will be banned on the spot. Okay, guys, please subscribe. Please subscribe to Chump Change. Guys, I'd really appreciate it. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe to Chump Change. He's at 3.66k subscribers. I would really love to see him at 4k subscribers. Alright? 4k subscribers. I'd really appreciate it. He deserves way more strats, way more response. Big stand out pulling out the dad strats on impatient. That's right, man. Anybody acting impatient, childish, you will be automatically banned because
Победили силы тьмы.
there's no time for that. There's literally zero time for people like that. I do not. I am at like a zero remorse, zero policy people complaining about anything because there is literally zero excuse for doing something like that. All right. Anybody complaining about a free giveaway, you are automatically out and banned forever on the channel. I could care less. I could care less. All right. Let's do this, guys. 0.1 Ethereum on behalf of Chump Change. Let's do it, guys. Let's do this. Here we go. Oh, I just checked on Benji's YouTube channel. Let's see here. All right, we're gonna do ETH short code, and please do not post that in the live chat. All right, here we go. Let's see how many people have their ETH address, and we're gonna see here. I'm gonna hit the check mark button here. I'm gonna approve some more comments here. 1 sec. 1 second. Please, I just said do not post ETH in the live chat. Like, are these are definitely bots. Definitely bots. Ban all of those accounts. Okay. Alright, 910 Ethereum addresses. Alright, I knew this would be a lot. I knew this would be a lot. Okay. Here we go. Here we go, guys. 0.01 Ethereum on behalf of Mr. Chump Change. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Souk Magar, USA. Is Mr. Souk Magar here? Souk Magar, are you here? Did I miss his name? No, he's not here. Is Mr. Souk Magar is this gentleman here? I am here. Yes, I see you, good sir. Alright, congratulations. Chump Change. I see him. Yeah, he responded decently fast. Chump Change, I will send you his address right now.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Hash Raptor YouTube channel.
Don't send it now. I think the Ethereum gas fees are really high. The gas fees are extremely high, so don't send it now. We'll do it later. We'll do it later. Okay, Souk Magar, congrats, buddy. Congrats. I'm gonna put your name here. You know what? I totally forgot to do. I forgot to write the other names down, but it's okay. Alright guys, we're gonna do another 0.2 Ethereum on behalf of Rabid Mining. Is Mr. Rabid Mining here? Rabid Mining.
For watching. If you are new around these parts, be sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. Today we're going to be talking about how to mine cryptocurrency and get paid in Bitcoin on your home PC.
Guys,
let's jump right in, guys.
Here we go. Another amazing, informative, controversial.
Today we are going to be talking about how to mine cryptocurrency or Bitcoin using your home PC.
Go give him a sub right now.
When people say they mine Bitcoin on their home PC, that's a bit of a misnomer. That's a little inaccurate. And we'll talk about that today. Really, what you're doing is you're mining other cryptocurrencies. One of the most popular out there is Ethereum.
Let's get him there.
And that is being converted to Bitcoin with a lot of these just getting started beginner type applications that we're going to talk about here shortly.
Most people here
so the idea that you can mine at home and earn Bitcoin, that is absolutely correct. But you're actually mining other coins. And again, we'll get into that here in just a minute. Now, before we do a deep dive on all the things I want to talk about, a few things. I do have a lot of experienced miners that watch this channel. And this is one where you're probably just going to want to sit on the sidelines and provide some feedback for those folks that are just getting started. We've had such a nice run up.
Definitely a big one. Okay, Rabid Mining, thank you so much. Let's give away 0.02 Ethereum on behalf of Rabid Mining. Here we go, guys. We're gonna let me get the YouTube comments. All right, let me.
Ваша очередь запрещать героя.
HD Masu,
Осталось 5 секунд.
Trust me, I've been looking at for the spammers.
In cryptocurrency earnings recently, I am getting the number one question, comment, suggestion I'm getting is to provide some very basic information on how to get started mining. Now, some of the most common questions I get are, I want to mine at home, but what is a wallet? And what is a miner? How do I overclock safely? And how do I turn that into USD or some other local fiat currency? Now, I will talk you through all of that today, but first, just to give you an idea, we're going to be covering some of the miners that we're going to recommend, like NiceHash, Kudo Miner, and overclocking software like Afterburner. And one nice wallet that I do recommend is Coinomi and Coinbase, which is sort of a bank for managing your cryptocurrency and attaching it to your bank account and converting it to USD here, at least in the United States. There's going to be some other options globally, but we're not going to spend a lot of time on that. It's mostly going to be how do I start mining and how do I start earning cryptocurrency. So that being said, there's a few websites I want you to bookmark that you're going to visit often, and then you're going to come up with your own preferences on where you like to go, maybe as alternatives to some of these suggestions that I'm going to give you. So the first one is going to be CoinMarketCap, and this is where it just lists out all of the top cryptocurrencies. You actually can keep going down the list. There's quite a few, as you'll learn, out there, but this is a good place to stop in and check what's going on and search for cryptocurrencies, and this is one that's often referenced in the MIT community.
You guys love Zelcore code?
The second is what to mine. So it's whattomine.com. And by the way, I will leave all of these links in the show notes, so you can go one by one, click on these, and bookmark them, and you'll be set and ready to go. Now, what to mine is important because people ask me, what do I need to get started? And the first question I have is, what kind of machine are you running on? Do you have a desktop gaming rig? Maybe you're a student that's at a university and you have free electricity, or maybe you're at home and this is a productivity machine. All of that's just fine. We'll talk a little bit about that, but those are probably your best options to get started mining. Let's say if you have a gaming PC with a GPU inside it. Now, I will put a little asterisk beside things like laptops real quick. I do not recommend mining on laptops at all. There's so much heat that's generated, and I think you've got a better chance of damaging your laptop than actually mining anything significant. Now, if you watch this video and you decide to take on the risk of managing your own power settings, just turn them way down and really just use the laptop to learn. How do I create an account with a pool? How do I start mining? What are miners? What wallet should I use? That's a great way to learn. Just be very, very careful. Watch the keys, watch your overclocks, and keep everything turned down really, really low if you're going to use a laptop, which again, I do not recommend. So that leads us back over here to what to mine. Now, folks are always asking, how much do you earn a day? Well, what you can do is, up here at the top of what to mine are a lot of the most common GPUs that are out on the market from AMD and NVIDIA. And if you click on one of these, by default, it's got an AMD RX 480 selected, and it's got 3 of them selected. This is the number of GPUs, and this is the GPU that you're saying that you have. So let's turn that off for now. And let's say that we have, for this demonstration, one 1070, so a little bit older GPU, but if you've got any of the newer ones, let's say the 1660s or the 2000 series, or maybe you've got an AMD 5700, you just check that box and you're set and ready to go. So for this demonstration, let's say we have one 1070, so I put one in there, I have to check this box, and then the next thing I want to do is, you'll see here, this says my cost. Now you can leave this at 0.1, so 10 cents USD per kilowatt hour. So if you know your kilowatt hour cost, go ahead and drop that in here. So for me, I'm actually at 11 cents. And if you don't, just leave it at 10. That's probably a good average for those of you getting started. Now, everything here in between, these are what are called algorithms. And they're most commonly associated with the coin type that you're going to mine. Now, a lot of folks, they know Ethereum. We talked about that back here, Ethereum. And it has an algorithm that goes along with it, which is Fhash, often called Dagger Hashimoto. So Fhash or Dagger Hashimoto. Now, this is the algorithm that your computer is trying to solve when it's mining. It's handling transactions, and it's solving a mathematical algorithm that you are then in turn paid out in that cryptocurrency. And under each of these algorithms, which again is associated with a different coin type,
Crypto Dave.
down here we see PAL, which is associated with Raven coin. But let's talk about F-hash for simplicity's sake.
Good stuff.
This is saying that with 11070, I should be able to get about 30 megahash per second at 130 watts. And that's fairly accurate. Now, one thing to know is depending on your GPU, every GPU is different. The silicon inside them is different. Even if you buy the exact same model as your buddy, your friend, it's entirely possible you're going to get very different results by several percentage points. So you may have a 1070 that really can only get 20, 29 megahash, and your friend or your buddy may be able to get 31. So it's really about testing and finding out what your PC can do, what your GPU can do, and how far you're going to push it. Now, this is probably a good point to say that you can mine with your CPU and you can mine with your GPU. Now, I recommend just getting started, start with your GPU for mining. Let's not mess around with the CPU. And there's a couple reasons for that. It is pretty simple, as you'll see here in a few minutes, to get started mining with your CPU. But being that that's the core of your system, you probably paid a fair amount for that processor, and the returns aren't that fantastic anyway. I don't think it's worth it. So we're going to start out just learning mining with your GPU. So on 11070, we put in 1, we've selected that. This is the estimated performance on all these different coin types or algorithms, okay? And we're going to hit calculate. And when I do that, it is going to give me the top results for how much I would make per day paid out in cryptocurrency. So, for example, on this one card, I would be paid out at about $1.06 a day for me, where I live. Now, if you had free electric, you'd be getting paid out $1.40, and that is for one GPU. For one GPU, okay? Now, keep in mind, this is just an estimate, and this is if you choose to cash out your cryptocurrency daily. This is one reason why when people say how much are you making, I hesitate. I can't really answer that because I do not sell daily. I hold on to my coins, so I never convert to. I don't want to say never. I don't convert daily to this USD equivalent. Okay, I keep my Bitcoin or whatever other cryptocurrency it is that I'm mining. You can see here the estimated rewards for Ethereum would be over a 24-hour period.
Got it.
0.003. But that'll just give you an idea, and as you get more advanced, coming in here and using what to mine, it'll help you understand a good way to jump around to different projects, what projects are trending right now, but do not use this as the end-all be-all. You'll come up with your own strategies to ROI or pay off your mining rig or your GPU, whatever your goals are going to be. So this should be a jumping off point, not an end-all be-all finishing point. Now, to get started, what you need is a miner. This is a piece of software that's going to run on your PC, and you need a pool to mine to. Now, we're not going to do a deep dive on miners and pools here. What we are going to do is simplify that in a way that is great for people that are just getting started, okay? And we're going to use two pieces of software that combine a couple of things. It combines the miner on your PC. It manages the miner on your PC. It manages the pool, which is where you're mining to. And it also gives you a wallet that holds your funds as you're mining. And the first one that we're going to use for demonstration today, actually the primary one that I'm going to recommend is NiceHash, and I will walk you through that. Now, another popular one for beginners is Kudo Miner.
Mining profit,
and
super
this
nice
is
right now.
a great, really simple application to get up and get running. However, the reason we're not going to walk through this today, one is I've used NiceHash for quite a while. I'm very comfortable with it. That being said, Kudo Miner is super simple. Now,
There you go, guys.
let me say
This is
right up
for
front,
the
I'm going to leave a referral link in here. If you use that referral link to get started, let's say you give NiceHash a try and you have some technical issues or it's just not your cup of tea for whatever reason, I actually get better earnings off of the referrals from Kudo Miner here. But I'm going to be 100% transparent because I want to make sure that we take care of everybody, treat everybody as good as possible here in the mining community, and just point out what the fees are going to be and what it looks like. So right out of the gate at the bronze level with Kudo Miner, it's 6.5%. Now, if you get mining a lot, or if it's you just like their interface, you can reduce these fees as you add miners to it. And if you look at NiceHash fees, you'll see it's a standard 2%. Okay, so if you mine to NiceHash, it's 2%, and there's a couple other fees that you may have to pay depending on how you want to withdraw. But for me personally, this is one of the reasons that I also like NiceHash is that I use for my banking application where I store my primary funds. I use Coinbase, which I'll talk about here in a second, and NiceHash has free withdrawals to Coinbase, so you don't get hit with any other small fees taken out. But this fee structure can all change. I'll leave the links to this in the show notes, so make sure you review the fees, and you can make a decision from there on your own based on what it is that you're looking to do. But like I said, if you have any issues with NiceHash, give Kudo Miner a try, and I'll have links to all of this in the show notes. So a couple things you need to do to get started with NiceHash. The first thing, you need to create an account. So you're just going to come out to nicehash.com, and you're going to go to Get Started. And once you do that, it's going to take you to this screen, which is going to allow you to create a new account, which is pretty self-explanatory. Now, I already have an account created, so I'm not going to walk you through that, but that's pretty self-explanatory. I'm sure you create accounts on multiple websites a number of times. Okay, now once you have your account created, you're going to see the NiceHash OS dashboard, and you'll also see this tab here called Mining. So before we get lost in any of this other stuff over here, since I have some miners running, I want you to click on Mining, and you're going to download the miner or add an ASIC, and we're just going to download the NiceHash miner. Now what this is going to do is it's going to install a piece of software that has all of the miners that are going to get you up and running locally on your PC. It's for AMD and NVIDIA graphics cards, and it supports both Intel and AMD CPUs. Now, what this video does not cover is any assumption of liability. So when it asks you to review the terms and agreements, make sure you do all of that. When it warns you about running miners and what the security risks are there, be sure you read all of that, because that's up for you to do your own research. Later, as you get more advanced and you start building out rigs, you may want to consider NiceHash OS, but that's definitely a bit down the road. I do have some videos on that, but we're not going over that today. So you're going to download the NiceHash miner. Again, make sure you do your own research on all of the terms and agreements and disclosures that it gives you. Okay, now while that's downloading, another thing that you need to go get is an overclocking utility, which is most common with miners in Windows, which is called MSI Afterburner. Now you may have this already on your machine if you're a gamer, but if not, I'll leave the link in the show notes below. And there are different overclocking packages out there. Again, this is the one that's probably the most common. When you see overclocking videos, this is what you're going to see people using. You're going to download Afterburner, and again, make sure you read all of the terms and agreements, and make sure that you're good with all of that. Now, while both of those are downloading, I just want to point out the Coinomi wallet again. There's lots of different wallets that you can use to permanently store your funds, and there's lots of things that you need to know about that. We're just covering the very, very basics in this video, so I'm not going to do a deep dive on private keys or anything like that. But I am asked just generically, hey, if you want a wallet, what do you like to use? I like using Coinomi because it supports a lot of different coin types. When you mine those, you can store them in your Coinomi wallet, and you can have all of that while you're on the go.
I cannot show it.
And it's just really, really easy to get access to that. There's versions for Mac, for Windows, for Android. There's even one available for Linux. Personally, I use the iPhone iOS Coinomi app, and it's worked great for me for quite a while. And then lastly, we're not going to do a deep dive on this one either today, but I am often asked, how do I get my funds out? So I've earned some Bitcoin. How do I turn that into cash? Now, a couple things to think of. Let's say you've earned whether it's Bitcoin or Ethereum or others, there's actually stores that you can go to and spend that coin. You don't have to convert that to your local fiat. But if you're going to convert it to, let's say, USD, I use Coinbase. I'll have the referral link below. And what you can do is actually connect your Coinbase account to your bank account. And I've used this for several years. It's fairly secure. Just make sure you read all of the terms and agreements and make sure you're good with everything that they have. And when you want to withdraw from NiceHash, you can have it go straight into your Coinbase account, which can then be converted to USD. And if you needed to, vice versa, if you actually wanted to buy some cryptocurrency, you can do that in Coinbase as well. Let's talk about what you need to do next. So we've got the miner downloaded, we've got the overclocking afterburner software downloaded, and we've got the web interface up. Now to connect your PC to this interface so that you can start earning some Bitcoin, you're going to click on this mining tab, and you're going to see the mining address. And if you tap on that, it's going to give you the Bitcoin wallet address that is associated with your NiceHash account here. So just tap on that and then copy that Bitcoin address. And by the way, congratulations, you now have your first Bitcoin address. And you say, well, why do I need the Coinomi wallet, or why do I need Coinbase? Couldn't I keep it here? Yes, you could, but it's not generally the best practice to keep your Bitcoin or your other cryptocurrency stored long term in the pool that you're mining to. Typically, you want to mine it and get it out of there. So that's just a suggestion. So you're going to close your browser, and you're going to open up the NiceHash miner software that you've installed on your PC. And this is assuming, again, that you agree to all of the terms that are associated with this particular miner. Now, once you're first installing this, it's going to actually ask what your Bitcoin address is. It's going to give you a couple options. You can use the login from the website, or you can just use your Bitcoin address, whichever is easier for you. Typically, I find it easier just to drop in my Bitcoin address. Or you can click on this gear icon, and you can drop in your Bitcoin address there. And once you do, any benchmarking, any mining that you do from now on will be mined to that address, and you will see it pop up in the web interface. You'll see all of your earnings. Okay, so the question comes up every now and then about Windows Defender and whether you should run it. A lot of experienced miners turn Windows Defender off altogether. And if you're building a standalone mining rig running Windows, that's certainly an option. But you do it at your own risk. If you are using this on a gaming machine or a productivity machine, you probably are going to want to leave that running. So what you can do is set exceptions, and you can do that manually. Or if you come and click on this bell, you will see that there is an option within NiceHash now that says Add Windows Defender Exception. And if you click on more info, would you like to add NiceHash Miner root folder to the Windows Defender Exception? Now, if you don't know what this means, if you're not willing to accept the risks, if you haven't read the terms and agreements with NiceHash, don't do this, but I have, so I'm going to add the exception myself. Now it asks me for administrative approval. I gave it, and now that access has been granted. Now you may still get some future requests from Windows Defender if you want a miner updates or downloads a new miner. You can see those over here in the plugins. You install one on your own, maybe you do some of your own research, and you decide to install one of these additional miners, then you can do that from here. And it may ask you if you want to allow those exceptions, but that should set you up with Windows Defender so you won't get any issues when you're benchmarking.
Email me right now, my friend.
Now there's a couple additional settings I want you to hit here real quick. So if you come to this gear icon and click on that, I mentioned that you could input your Bitcoin address here if you haven't done it during installation, but you also have some other options in here as well. First and foremost, dark theme is a must. It's really just a preference, but I always go with the dark theme. And then the second one is your service location. This one's really important. So by default, it may not be set to your country of origin. So for default, for me, I believe it is Europe. And you want to change that to USA or whatever country that you're in. And that way, when you're mining, the ping rate or the latency between you and the pool that you're mining to is as low as possible. Because once you get above 100 milliseconds, it does start affecting your mining performance. And usually, if you can select the pool within the same country or at least close by, you'll be doing pretty good. Now, the first thing that NiceHash wants to do is something called benchmarks. And that's where it is trying to make you the most money possible, to earn you the most cryptocurrency possible. And there's a whole lot of different coins, or remember what we called them, algorithms that are associated with those coins that it can mine to. And so what it likes to do is it wants to run a benchmark to see how good your PC performs against each of these benchmarks, so it knows how to earn you the most money. And that's often called profit switching. Now, what I recommend doing before you go any further is if you're already benchmarking, go ahead and stop that benchmark. And let's take a look at our overclock settings. So let's open up MSI Afterburner and let's talk about a few things here. Now, this is one of the most important things that we're going to do in this video. And if you don't take anything else away from this video, the one thing that I want you to get is to please decrease your power limit on your card. Okay? So if you're using NVIDIA, if you were to just grab this and slide it over to 80 or maybe even 70%, and then hit apply. If you get nothing else out of this overclocking, please do that. Don't benchmark your rigs at 100% on your power limit or above that. You may use that when you're gaming. You may go above that when you're gaming, but please understand, overclocking for mining is completely different than overclocking for gaming, which is why I'm covering it in this video. So that's the first thing right out of the gate. Now, before we go into the other overclocks, really basic that I want to teach you about, let's talk about the difference between NVIDIA and AMD. Now, I am using an NVIDIA card for this video. However, MSI Afterburner will work with AMD cards. There is a difference though. You're going to see the actual values for your core clocks, your memory, your voltage, instead of on NVIDIA here, you can see that it's an offset. So I'm going plus 100 instead of actually increasing the absolute value by 100. So this is what's called an offset. So it's a plus or minus. Again, with AMD, you have the actual values in there. Now, I'll tell you also, if you've got an AMD card, typically that's more advanced users that are using those. It requires a little bit more care, a little bit more understanding on your overclock, so be really, really careful and just handle some of the basics when you get started here. The most important thing is just turning down the power on your card so that you're not mining at 100%. Okay, now that we've got our power limit taken care of, since that's most important, let's talk a little bit more about MSI Afterburner itself. If I click on this gear icon here, it's going to take me into the settings. And there's a few things that you don't really need to understand what it means, but let's just go ahead and make the changes right out of the gate here. And we're going to unlock the voltage, unlock voltage control. Click on that. Unlock voltage monitoring and force constant voltage. And then hit the apply button. Now we're going to come back in here and make another change here in a moment, but for now, that's all I want you to pay attention to. All of this information by default, if I hit this undo button right here, it's going to set everything back to default. And where is it getting all of this information from? It's reading it from the BIOS of my GPU. So whatever your GPU comes with out of the box, these settings are just pulling that from the BIOS of your GPU.
Yes, Mr. Heather.
And as you make changes along the way here, you can save it for different scenarios, different profiles along the way here. So maybe I'm just going to have my out-of-the-box settings. I'm going to set that to profile 1, just to show you what that looks like. And then maybe you'll make some changes, maybe for gaming. Maybe you're up here at 110%. I'm not suggesting that. But if you were to set this up and get some aggressive overclocks, maybe you're at 105%, and you would say gaming is 2, and then you'll make some mining changes, and you could save that as 5 maybe, and you'll just remember these different profiles in here and how you want to use them. So maybe when you're doing your schoolwork or your business work, you've got it set to 1.
Brayden, I got your
apply
email.
That. You're doing your gaming, make a change there. You apply it. You're doing your mining. You apply it. So there's different ways that you can handle these profiles, different things that you can set up in there. So be aware of that and use that just for your convenience. Okay, so we talked about changing this power limit and taking it down. So right out of the gate, let's drop this down to about 70%. It's where I like to run a lot of my GPUs. Now, another thing that you can do is, let's reset this. Instead of actually grabbing these sliders, if they start to frustrate you, you can actually just tap in here and change that. So So if I change it to 80%, notice that it changed the temperature limit as well. And what the temperature limit does is it creates a performance curve that determines the performance of your PC, whether you're mining or gaming or whatever it is that you're doing. Now, right out of the gate, notice that we had a temperature limit of 83 degrees Celsius.
Okay,
so what I recommend is, since that's what the BIOS has set, default 83 degrees is pretty much, I mean, that's a bit hot, but that's okay. Let's leave it there. Let's hit this chain here to disconnect this from this. And what we're doing is, so we're going to say it's okay to hit 83 degrees Celsius, but we're not going to change this as we move our power limit down. So we're going to move this, let's move it for demonstration's sake down to, let's say 70%. And I'm going to apply that. Okay. Now I'm going to save this. Let's save this as 5 here. So we've got our mining profile here, and we've got our standard profile here, and then maybe some gaming stuff in between. Now, be aware that you might say, well, HashRaptor, I don't want my GPU to get up to 83 degrees Celsius. I want it to stay, a max of 70. That's fine. More than likely, you're not going to get up to 83 unless you really, really push your hard. I mean, it is certainly possible. Or maybe if you got an older card, there's something wrong with the fan, you don't have good cooling. You could. But the reason I recommend leaving it where it is by default is because this actually also controls the ramp up. So as your GPU approaches whatever this temperature limit is, it starts affecting the performance of the GPU before you get there. And there's an entire curve for that. So I just recommend leaving that at 83%. You could actually just start mining. All right, and let's see if we do that. Let's go ahead and hit start mining. Now, if you had not benchmarked, it's going to begin the benchmark. For the purposes of what we're doing today, instead of letting it go through all these different algorithms here, now, if it's mining, you can't turn these on or off, okay? And it's by default going to have a lot of these, if not all of them, selected, which is different algorithms, different miners. Let's go ahead and turn all of these off.
But let me get back to
just for this demonstration, to make benchmarking easy on you, to make it easy to follow along, let's enable Dagger Hashimoto on Phoenix Miner. So that's the algorithm F-hash that's associated with Ethereum, and the miner that NiceHash is going to run is Phoenix Miner, which currently is one of the better performing miners out there for Ethereum. And once you get some results, it's going to store those in here, but don't worry about that right now. Just starting out, you're not going to have any. So let's enable only this algorithm. And if we close this out, you'll see it's now there, and you can see that I've already got it benchmarked. And what this is going to allow us to do, you can come back in here later and let it benchmark more of these, but it's going to save you some time as you're walking through this tutorial here. And it may try to benchmark your CPU. Again, this is where you could allow that or disallow that. I recommend turning that off, especially just getting started. You could play around with that later once you get comfortable with this interface.
364 people in the USA. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Here we go.
Now, if you have something selected that you have not benchmarked,
here we go.
Just hit that start benchmark button, and it's going to take it a few minutes. It's going to walk through and test your GPU with these settings right here. It's going to test it with these settings and tell you what kind of results that you're going to get. And it will populate those in here.
USA is Mr.
And once that's done, let's come over here and we're going to hit start mining.
CryptoMind, are you?
And what it is doing is it is opening up Phoenix Miner here. And it is actually running. This is what it benchmarked in the background to see how fast your GPU is. Let's organize our screen a little bit here so that we can see everything. Okay, now notice right here, you see this F speed, 22.9 megahash per second. And that's because I'm using a 1070, and I've also got recording software running, so I'm losing about 10 to 20%. So don't focus on this being a max performance demonstration for my 1070, okay? We're just going to see how the changes that we're making affect this performance. Now, this is the local miner, okay, that's running on our PC, and as it mines, as shares are accepted, it will show up in this mining tab at nicehash.com. So you're going to come over here to mining, and you're going to see your rig manager, and it's going to pop up. For me, it's down here. Studio 2 is the rig that I'm mining mining on. And this is the pool side. You'll hear miners refer to this as what's called the pool side. So we're looking at the website, and you can see it just changed. And what I was going to say is pool side, don't freak out if once you locally start mining, if you don't see this for a couple minutes. It's often going to take 30 seconds before the pool registers it and then pushes it to the web interface, the website that you're looking at here. Sometimes it can take several minutes, so don't freak out. As long as you've got the Bitcoin address in there that's associated with this account, you're fine. Now, if it doesn't show up after 10 or 20 minutes on whatever pool that you're mining to, then you want to do some investigation to see what's going on.
We are going to be
the other thing I want to point out while we're here is poolside is not the place to get the best, most accurate information of what's going on with your rig. It may show you when you look at your rig what it is that you're mining. See here it says Dagger Hashimoto at 23 mega hash per second. It's okay to get a sense of what's going on. Typically, I use this to see am I mining or am I not mining, and what am I mining. But to do all of the fine tuning and to see exactly what's going on, you're going to want to look at your PC and you're going to want to look at the miner itself. The other thing the pool is good for, the web interface here, the website, is when you're on the go, maybe you're vacationing and you left your PC up and running for a day or two, and you want to just see how is it doing, is it still mining, did it have any errors, then you can hit this website and just make sure that the miner is up and still going. Okay, so back to our Ethereum mining here. Now, keep in mind what I said. Even though we're mining Ethereum, it is going to the nice hash pool, and it is being converted to Bitcoin. So it is going to get paid out to us in Bitcoin. You can see here $1.04 per day. Now, this current profitability, this is going to change quite a bit. This is not exact. This is an estimate of what's going on. So after you mine for 24 hours, what you really want to focus on is your history and stats. And that's going to show you exactly how much you've been paid out. And that's where you want to start getting the sense of how much Bitcoin you're earning per day. Just keep in mind, don't freak out as this gets really high or gets really low. This is going to change, and it's based on the number of accepted shares that you've submitted to the pool. Okay, now, as you try to fine-tune, we're going to do some very, very basic overclocks here. Very basic overclocks. And to do that, let's just take a look at what we've got right out of the gate here. Now notice we've got our fan speeds at 35%. We're going to talk about adjusting that here in just a second. We've got our power limit at 70%, and we have not made any changes to our core clocks or our memory clocks. And I am at 23 mega hash per second with my recording software. Typically, this would be about 25, 26 mega hash per second on this 1070 without the recording software going. Before we do anything with the core clocks, which you do not have to do any of this in your overclocking. If you want to stop here, you want to let this run for 24 hours, that is fine. You're good to go. You're set. You are mining. And by the way, congratulations. You are officially up and mining, and you are earning Bitcoin. $100. But if you want to go a couple steps further here in your basic introduction, let's talk about core clocks and our fan speeds. Now, as we adjust these core clocks, it's going to affect the performance here. And you would think that by increasing the power, that would also increase the performance. Now, with some algorithms like Ravencoin's POW, it definitely does. There's a 1-to-1 correlation. But for the most part, in cryptocurrency mining, it's all about efficiency. What is the right power limit to get the most bang for your buck? So you're not wasting electricity. Usually, once you get to 80% and above, you're really wasting electricity, and you're not getting that good of return on your hash rate. Now, where you will get a decent return is increasing these core clocks and these memory clocks. And I'm just going to show you some very basic, safe memory clocks to go over today. Now, as you learn and you start watching other videos, don't get too freaked out as you maybe start to test the limits of your GPU. You might crash your machine. In almost all cases, that's recoverable. You're really just crashing that instance, and then you reboot your PC. But definitely, when you're playing with overclock clocks, do it at your own risk. But just know that what you're doing is within the limits of the BIOS of the GPU that you've got. So, I mean, it's pretty safe. It's pretty safe. So before we do anything else, I want to talk about fan speed. A lot of miners that I know, they come in and they turn this auto off. So what auto is doing is it is adjusting the fan speed based on the temperature. And notice that my GPU, it's starting to get up there above. It's at 70 degrees now. I don't usually like my GPUs getting that. So a lot of my friends and other miners I know, they'll actually turn this off, and they'll set this to maybe 70 or 80%.
This will be in USA only, so
and
we
apply that.
Разумеется.
And what that will do is it will start bringing this temperature down. And when you did that, you probably heard your PC sitting beside you. You probably heard the GPU fan start spinning up because you just went from 20% to 80%. And again, a lot of folks I know, they just set it to that. They pick a number that works for them based on the settings they have, and they just leave it. Now, another thing that you could do, just to take a look at, is you can actually come back in here to the settings. Okay, our settings button. And if I come over here to fan and enable user-defined software automatic fan control. So if you left this on auto out here, whatever temperature this gets at, this is what the fan's going to do. This is the percentage that it's going to ramp up right here. And you can see at 70 degrees Celsius is where it starts to ramp up to.
All right, let's do it,
and you can change this based on, now, and I have already changed this on previous settings, but you can change this based on how aggressive that you want to be with your fan control. So for example, you could say at 30 degrees, let's go ahead and ramp up the fan to 45%, and at 50 degrees, let's go ahead and ramp it up to 70%, and maybe I want to be at 100% down here at 60 degrees Celsius or 65. So this is a way that you can control that ramp up, and then once you get something that you like, you may toy around with this a little bit. You can hit the apply button and hit OK. But like I said, keep in mind, and that's if you're going to use this auto button here, all right? Most folks that I know, they find a fan speed that works for them, and they just turn this off, manually set it, and hit the apply button, and they're off and running. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is these basic core clock settings. Now, most NVIDIA GPUs, like the one that we're doing the demonstration here with today, can take 50 to 100. Some of them, let's say the 10 series, upwards of 200 megahertz on the core clock.
Let us know your
now, the 1660 series, they like to be under 100 on the core clock. And really, mining Ethereum, you could leave this at 0 or even put it as a negative. So if you're on a 16 series, just leave this at 0. If you're on a 10 series or maybe a 20 series, let's do a really safe overclock here just to get your feet wet and change that to 50. And we're going to apply that. Now, once we apply this, let's keep an eye on this F speed here. So we're going to go to 50, and on our memory, let's do a very basic 250.
All right, chump change.
Now we've got both those changed. Let's apply it, and let's see if we see an increase from 23.2, and see what happens.
All right. You guys communicate with each other. All right.
And you can see already within a few seconds we jumped up to 23.7, 24. There you go. So we're already seeing the results of our overclock here. And this is a very, very basic, very conservative overclock. Now, as you begin testing and finding these overclocks that you like for your card, when you're mining, wait about 10 minutes. Let it mine about 10 minutes before you move on to other results. Usually get up, go get a drink, go do something else, and then come back. But let it mine for about 10 minutes. And it'll settle in, and you'll get a really good idea of what the changes you made, what kind of results that they gave you.
Okay.
Now, I'm not going to go any higher in this video. If you want to take that on yourself, you can do that. What I recommend is just maybe step it up about 50 megahertz and apply that and go up. And you can take that until your GPU crashes, the screen it turns white, and you have to reboot the GPU. And 99 times out of 100, you're going to reboot, and it's going to be all back to the standard settings.
Okay.
So we've got these basic settings in here. Let's save this. Let's save this setting as, we'll call this 5. This is our really basic setting. So if we wanted to go back to everything being standard, I just select 1, select that. Or if I want to come back to my mining settings, click on this and apply it. That is the basics. That's what you need to know to get up and running, and you should be set with Afterburner. Be careful of the stability over a 24-hour basis. So you may want to let it mine for 24 hours and then come back the next day and see what it did, because it may turns out that after 2 hours or 10 hours, the rig actually started crashing, and you may need to dial back your overclocks a little bit. Let me go ahead and head this question off. You may see this effective speed, 31.72 megahash. Oh my gosh, that's great. But why is this speed saying 24? Okay, this is the pool side right here. This is what the pool is saying, which is good. That's good that the pool is seeing that. But this is your actual local mining speed here, your megahash per second. Now notice that Phoenix Miner is also reporting our power, right? right, it's at 105 watts. Now, this is just reading using the driver from the GPU. This isn't always the most accurate thing to do. Now, if you watch some of my other videos, we talk about measuring your power, what's called at the wall. And once you start getting really advanced on your overclocks and your mining, and maybe as you add a second GPU and a third, you're definitely going to want to know what the power at the wall is doing. You're going to want to get a kilowatt meter to be able to measure that. But out of the gate, this is a decent way to get started. Now, on the subject of power, a very basic free utility that you can get is called Tech Power Up GPU-C. And I just want to show you some very basics. You can download this for free from the web, and it'll give you some information that's telling about your GPU. And the first thing that most miners ask about or talk about if you go into a forum is they're going to say, what kind of memory type do you have? And notice that this 1070 has Samsung, which is considered the gold standard. It's considered to give you the best mining performance. But you may have Hynix or Micron, and that's just fine. Now, the second thing you can use this for is to come over to sensors, and this is going to give you all kinds of information about your GPU and what it's doing. And notice right here, there's got this setting, it's called board power draw, and it's at 107 watts. Now, this is pulling that same information that's being reported in the miner here. See, it says 108 watts. So if you want to get some really simple information on what's going on with your GPU, check out the board power draw, and that's going to give you an idea of how much power you're pulling, because that's how much it's costing you in electricity. And some miners that are really focused on efficiency, they may ask you, what is your mega hash per watt? And all you do is you take this number right here, your mining speed, so let's say 24, and you divide it by 107, which is roughly going to be, what, somewhere around 0.24. I think anything above 0.2, it gets you in the ball game of what you're looking for mining. So that equips you with a couple basic tools. You've got MSI Afterburner to do your overclocks. You've got GPU-Z to get some additional information on your GPU. And now you've got your miner that's up and running. It's running Phoenix Miner, and you are mining using NiceHash OS.
I don't see a Carlo.
All right, this video is definitely running really long, but I needed to get this video out for those that are just getting started. So if you know someone that's wanting to get started with a home PC, feel free to send them the link to this video, and this should get them up and running. If there's anything I missed, if there's anything I misspoke on, or if you've got questions or comments, please leave that in the comment section below. And all of the links to this video will also be in the description below. We'll leave it there for today, Raptors. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Ваша очередь запрещать героя. Осталось 5 секунд.
Terra Nova, congrats, you have won 6 packs. Please email me. Contact at redhandedmining.com. Right now. You gotta email me right now. Screenshot of you logged into your YouTube account and your mailing address for the Rising. Okay? Carlo Terra Nova. Carlo Terra Nova. Please email me. Alright? Email me as soon as you can. Alright, Carlo, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay.
Hello.
Going along, guys.
Testing.
We are now giving away Dan the Dane. Dan the Dane's.
Good morning. Or good afternoon, good evening, good wherever you guys are. I know a lot of people from around the world are watching.
Right
so.
Here.
What's up, guys? Welcome.
This one right here. It's like a little
part
like
2.
ITX.
All right, so I'm going to explain what happened yesterday.
Осталось 5 секунд.
And what happens is, okay, so really building this rig so far, it's been all well and good.
Let's see
we haven't had any like issues with
we're gonna do this.
you know, putting in the PCIe cables.
What's your email?
Or the motherboard, or
is Dan the Dane here?
Cable management, or anything like that. Everything is working as it should. Okay, all the PCIe cables that I've used, and the splitter just for the riser and for one of the strands, because as we know, we need 4 PCIe plugs for the For the Win. 3 PCIe for the Win 3 and the riser. So technically we need 4. So we do have an issue where the 1300 watt power supply from Seasonic, this is the platinum rated one, has only 12 PCIe plugs, right? 6 strands only.
Okay, but anyways,
so my theory is to only use 2 strands per 3080 and that's all we can do. Like that's all I can do. So
anybody.
it's working good so far. All right. So we haven't had any issues except we have a silicon lottery loser. This one right here is not able to go past. Not able to go past 1250 on the memory. Actually, I have it at 1100 memory. All right. So bring you guys down here.
3, 2.
So look at that. That is what I have so far. Okay, there's the hash rate. And
this guy's from Asia. Okay, so
the phone's
he can't
not.
win. We got another winner.
All right, hold on. It's got to refocus. One sec. All right, how about now?
This guy, him, does not have any USB.
Right, and this phone doesn't refocus. Anyway, we are getting 100 mega hash. Then 98 on the bad silicon lottery one, and then another 100 mega hash on the other one there. So we're good. The power consumption for each 3080 for the three of them so far is 227 watts. Now, if we go to the wall, and man, this rig looks really good, doesn't it? I love the AAA waveform. The only issue is I might stagger the GPUs. So you guys can see horizontally, vertically right now, they're on top of each other. But max voltage, I think Max, you're in here. I'm gonna try moving the GPUs over one more, so the heat from the bottom of the second row can come up and not come up into the GPU. So that is one thing we might try later on. Okay, now Techman, I see you in the live chat. Could you record this for me, man? Could you record this for me? So we're at 4,340, man, this thing fluctuates all the time. I'm gonna say...
I can email you. What's your...
4,340 watts.
Alright. Fix my
so
PC.
what is the delta?
I'm gonna email
what
you
is the
right
delta
now.
between what we had before? So if Techman, if you're able to do the calculation there for me in the live chat, I would appreciate that. Let me know. And mind you, okay, for people just tuning in,
I just
people that missed yesterday, that power consumption you're seeing on my meter is
congratulations
for all of my 30 series cards here. Okay, it's including all the other 30 series cards. Okay,
Bob64,
so
thank you for the
give you guys the walk around here. I haven't done any cable management whatsoever.
Thank you so much.
Okay, max voltage right at 800 watts. Okay, so we are using 800 watts so far for this whole rig, only using 3 3080s. This one is not plugged in. I had it there because thanks to max voltage yet again.
Awesome.
Max voltage helped me understand that we may have had an issue with the PCIe cable lengths. Okay, and cable management I will do off stream, so that'll be something later. So yeah, so we had this 1300 watt power supply power these. We're doing another 3080s on this side, and then this 1200, this another 1300 watt power supply strands right there will power the other three 3080s on this side. Okay, so that is what is going on. All right, for people that missed out on yesterday's live stream, that is what we're gonna do. Okay, guys, hit that like button. Thank you guys for being here. We have 300 viewers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all that good stuff. Okay, so yeah, this rig has been going just fine. It's been working at these numbers. Unfortunately, just that one GPU. Oh, which I did try changing the riser. All right, I did change the riser on the troubled silicon lottery one, and I also changed the splitter cable, and I changed the power cables. It didn't matter. It didn't matter.
Yes.
I could not go past 1250 on the memory. All right, so I have it set at 1100 right now. That seems to be really stable right now. Okay, so that second GPU up there, that silicon lottery, I can only go up to 1100, but the other two I can do 1300, which I can 1300 memory, and I'm able to go up to 100 mega hash. Okay. All right. So that's it, guys. That's it. We're gonna now enter in, plug in the the junction temperatures are good as well.
Your address,
they're like 80 to 82 degrees Celsius at 80% fan. Okay. So gonna shut this thing down, and we're gonna add in the fourth for the win 3080. Okay, and these are the cards. Really nice cards. Unfortunately, I have one bad silicon lottery one. All right, so
thank you so much, man.
let's shut her down. I'm gonna shut her down here, so and we're gonna let it cool down a bit as well. Okay, but what do you guys think of this? This thing looks pretty good. Let me take a sip of my coffee.
Betsy's good. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to turn off the power supply.
Sorry guys, this is a long giveaway. It's amazing
now
what we've been giving away here.
Just gonna let it sit for a bit. And just let me see here. Looking at the power cables, everything is good. I wish I could do some cable management, but not yet. Okay, all right. We need to figure out putting in the fourth 40-win-30-80. So I may have an issue trying to get my hands and plug into this part here. So I really should have put that in first before I put in this top one. Worst case, I can just take out the top one, and that'll be fine. Okay, so let me bring you guys over here. I'm gonna get my phone holder here so you guys can see what I'm doing.
Dan the Dane, thank you so much for the 3 printed mining frames. Okay, going along, guys. Going along. We are now going to go do space goats. Power meter.
And guys, I'm gonna be ignoring live chat this stream. I'm not gonna be reading live chat because I have to focus on building this rig.
This thing. Space goats.
I think I see you. I'm not talking to you, Yash. All right. Okay.
And an outlet. Alright, this is for 240 volts, 30 amp. Alright, so you have to get this wired in.
Move this.
You definitely probably need to get
alright.
You know what? Hold on.
Okay, so like I said, we're gonna be using 2 PCIe strands per 3080. Each PCIe strand is 16 gauge. These are you can't read it, you can't see it on here, but these are 16 gauge. Right. These are rated to do 300 watts. Okay, I know that there's 18 gauge and 20 gauge cables, power cables from the power supply, and those ones sometimes can't even do 150. So Seasonic has really good power supply. Okay, so I need to pick out the bottom PCIe cable here.
Here's one L-cord code. Here's one L-cord code.
I have the top here.
Here's another L-cord code.
Middle.
2 more L-cord codes to redeem, guys. There you go.
Alright, so I'm just taking 2 PCIe strands. I'm going to fish it up through the bottom of the
USA. Here we go.
AAA wave frame here.
Here we go. We're going to choose the winner for Space Goats Power Meter. And Space Goats is here because I messaged him.
Okay,
here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Burnt tea. Is there a Mr. Burnt Tea here? Space Goats, welcome. Is a Mr. Burnt Tea here? Yeah, Burnt Tea, congrats. Burnt Tea, I'm gonna email you, or you gotta email me. What's your email? Burnt Tea, please let me know your email. I think this is much easier if I ask people's emails instead of emailing me.
Конечно. Ну что, попробуем?
I'm gonna plug in the first one first.
Congratulations, man.
Вижу цель.
Oh, this is definitely gonna be hard. Okay, I think I have to take off. I gotta take off the top. I gotta take off the top 3080. I can't even get my hand in there.
Burnt Tea, are you gonna email me? Burnt Tea, please email me. Contact@redpedalmining.com. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then I will send your address off to Mr. Space Goats.
We need to take off all of this stuff.
Messy. All right, sounds good. Burnt Tea, thank you so much.
Силы тьмы укрепили свои сооружения.
Burnt Tea, thank you so much. Okay, that's it. Space Goats.
We will just move it.
Say thank you to everybody. Space Goats.
Move it.
Thank you for the. Thank you for the.
Центральная
power meter, Space Ghost, guys. We're gonna need to do a sub bomb to Space Ghost.
Okay.
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Make sure you guys go subscribe to him. Really appreciate it. Okay, guys, we're almost nearing the end of the giveaways here.
It's gonna be fine.
We're gonna be doing some.
It's not gonna fall.
We're now doing the Z9 Mini. We're doing a AAA Wave 12 GPU
If it falls,
frame.
I'm blaming
The Super Flower
Max
1200 watt
voltage.
gold power supply. We're gonna choose the winners for the Blackout PC parts for buying GPUs at MSRP. We're doing my Gleam.io giveaway, right? The RTX 3060, 5700 XT, and $1,000 in Bitcoin. And then last but not least, we'll then be doing the Crypto Miner Bros. LB1 ASIC miner.
Oh man, this doesn't go in.
So, let's do it, guys. Space Goats, thank you so much. Now, Richard Todd is Richard Todd here? Richard Todd, are you here?
Yes, no one's straight.
I think he emailed. Richard, did you email me earlier? I don't. I think you did.
Okay.
Yes, Richard Todd. Yes.
Now I need to put in the other splitter.
Richard Todd. Yes, you did. I got
I
your
need to do
email.
that. The splittered one needs to go in.
So, are we now? Okay, so we're doing the Z9 Mini.
I gotta be very careful when I build this rig because they're so
sick. Now,
so very.
You said you wanted
very
in
expensive.
USA only, right?
Okay, I need to get a splitter.
USA only or worldwide? What did you want to do? Richard Todd, go YouTube channel, just sharing a lot. Sounds good.
Вашу верхнюю башню атакуют.
Richard Todd, you said worldwide. You said worldwide or USA only?
Alright, one's gonna go into the riser, and
Worldwide
one is
fine.
gonna go into the
Вашу верхнюю
GPU.
башню
So,
атакуют.
Shipping will be nuts. Let's do it. Let's get the YouTube comments. Thank
Ваша
you,
верхняя
Thank you
башня
so much.
разрушена.
Here we go. Anyone can win. Anyone can win. Let's see. Let's do it. Let's do it. I am excited.
okay, the riser one is in.
1,300 comments.
Now,
Alright.
putting in the GPU
This
one.
is for the Antminer Z9 Mini on behalf of Richard Todd, the live chat video, guys. 3, 2,
Получай свинцовый завшин.
1.
Шрапнель. Вижу цель.
Cronislaw is a Mr. Cronislaw here from the EU. Mr. Cronislaw from the EU is this gentleman here. Congrats, you have won an Antminer Z9 Mini. Bitmain Z9 Mini, congrats.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Right.
Please email me.
PCIe is in. I'm gonna plug in the top GPU now.
Cronislaw, do you have an email? No, you don't have your email in your YouTube account, but email me, good sir. Contact at redpandamining.com, please.
I've been holding it like an idiot.
As soon as you can. Contact at redpandamining.com. Email me your mailing address for the
ban
Z9
Yashnik.
Mini.
Somebody
You will
ban
need to
Yashnik
attach
right
your phone
now.
number as well.
Yashnik.
I believe, for the shipment.
I see you.
So, yeah. This is
Chan
legit.
coin.
I'll wait for your email.
Wait, we can't
Cronislaw.
ban Yashnik because he's a.
Let me know, good
He's
sir.
a moderator.
Right now.
Вашу верхнюю башню атакуют.
Alright, triple
Cronislaw.
checking the connections. PCIe
Congrats.
is.
Richard Todd,
PCIe is
thank you
in.
so much, man, for
Okay.
the Z9 Mini giveaway. That is awesome.
Alright, that's good. The PCIe is good. Now we need to do the USB cable. USB cable.
Awesome. Space Goats, thanks for coming by. Goodbye. Space Goats, goodbye.
Hold on. Put the phone down.
Oh, man, guys, this is... Oh, my neck. This is a lot of giveaways here. This is a lot of giveaways. We're not even done yet. It's like 10 more things to give us in here. Okay. Cronislaw, I'll wait for your email. Please have a screenshot of you logged into your account and your mailing address.
We're gonna
and
plug.
what you want to say. Yeah, I had realized a lot of people have to email me what they.
I gotta sit down. Okay.
So, okay. Going
За
along.
каждым продуктом из лавки есть
Going along,
история.
guys. Hold on, I need to take a sip of water.
Мы оцениваем вкус и проверяем качество. Изучаем запросы и отзывы
I'm gonna lose my voice
пользователей.
after this. Triple A
И
wave.
эта история
Triple A wave
начинается с
is giving
заказывайте
away
продукты из глаз.
a mining frame.
We're gonna plug the riser in into this one here.
Version
Actually,
2, the 12
yeah, this
GPU
one right here.
mining frame. Guys, normally,
right now,
they're giving this
simply
along with a
plug in the
6-pack
USB
of
into the
Против
riser,
глаз.
Okay, to one lucky
and we're
winner
good.
in the USA. All right, so
Okay,
Кнопки окупились.
here we go. You gotta be in the USA
All right.
in order to win.
let me
Let's
triple
see.
check one more thing.
The
Конечно.
YouTube comments. Hold on, guys. I need to
Силы
stand
тьмы
up.
укрепили свои
Actually, I
сооружения.
need to go to the bathroom. Be right back.
Никогда не гаснет.
Nice. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's turn this thing on. Let's do it. Power cable, power switch. All right, guys. Are we ready for some smoke?
Лихой выстрел.
All right, make sure the PCIe is all into the motherboard here. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here's the power button. Yep, it's on. Looks to be good. Alright, let's see if Windows. If Windows will see it or not. Just sitting like coffee. How's everyone doing? Wow, we almost have 500 people watching. Thanks for being here. Pocket Change, good to see you. Good morning, or good afternoon to you.
Okay.
Oh, Curse Mining's here. Curse Mining,
Thank
what's
you,
up,
guys? Thank you to AAA Wave for the 12 GPU frame,
okay.
6-pack of risers to a lucky winner. Here we go. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1.
1 sec. Alright, we're gonna see if Windows can see. We gotta go to the device manager.
Thomas McCoy
Manager.
Do we have a
Alright,
Thomas
we're just gonna
McCoy?
verify. Yeah, we see 1, 2,
Thomas McCoy, are you
3,
here?
4 RTX 3080s.
Центральная
Alright.
башня противника
That's good.
разрушена.
Thomas McCoy.
Now, I just
Dude,
want to see.
congrats.
We have to open up MSI Afterburner.
Congrats.
Because now it's gonna install
Contact at
the
redpillmining.com, good sir.
GPU here. Yeah, so it didn't even install it in MSI
Thank you so
Afterburner yet.
much.
We gotta close
Congrats.
it. And you know what? I'm gonna give it one more restart, just for good nights.
You don't have an email. Looks like you are.
I remember back in 2017, every time you install a new
What is this? You
GPU
have a
in
6
Windows,
GPU
you have to
Wait.
let it install, and then you gotta restart.
You have one of these frames. You just won another
That's always
one.
a good
Nice.
thing to do.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's just for MSI
Thomas
Afterburner.
McCoy, congrats,
Вперед из
buddy.
песней.
Techno S, I'm watching part 1 at the same time.
All right,
Новая траектория.
everyone,
If you're just tuning in, I can explain
subscribe
about
to Mr. Thomas McCoy. Looks like he
This whole
is
rig was,
mining
so far, putting in everything was fine, just fine. It's just we have
Go,
one
go
bad
subscribe
Silicon
to
Lottery winner. This one right here, loser. This
please
one I
email me.
can't go past a certain
Good sir.
memory. But the other 2, I can get 100 mega hash, no problem.
Please email me. Contact
But the
redpillmining.com.
4th one we just put in, we're gonna see
Mailing address.
what we get on this.
Would
And I gotta plug in my phone because I think the battery's gonna die. Give me 1 sec.
Следую наводке.
Awesome. Burnt T. Did I get
Alright.
your email? I don't know. What was your email?
Зацени.
Okay, we're back. Alright, okay, so it's restarted. Now let's just check if MSI Afterburner can see all 4.
Burnt T. I did not
And
get
again,
your
for
email.
people just tuning in, why I'm
Contact
using
at
Windows is
redpillmining.com.
because
Please email me.
of hardware 64. Just
Make
so
sure you email
we
me
can
what
see
you've won,
the
because I
memory
have a hard
junction
time.
temperature. And
My
that is
emails,
the last
I'm
time I'm
getting
going
a
to
lot of
say
emails, so please email me what you've won.
that is the last time
Screenshot
I'm
you
going to
logged
say
into
that.
your YouTube account.
Okay, memory junction temperature. Yeah, okay.
Thomas
Alright,
McCoy.
so I need
Please
to figure
email
out
me.
which
Good stuff.
GPU
I'll
is
send
number
that off
4.
to
So,
AAA Wave. You will
how I do
receive
that is
a,
make sure everything's back
mining
to
frame
stock.
and 6 GB
Alright, it stands. Let's see here.
Okay, Good stuff.
The fans on all the GPUs are not moving right now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go to each one just so I can verify which one is the trouble.
Let's go.
We just do 100 stand and check mark.
Going to do the. Hold on, we need to write down.
The first one is the top one. Okay, so that one's good. All right, we're gonna hit reset, bring it back to stock.
All right, Thomas, congrats, buddy. All right, guys, now we're using the 1200 watt
silicon lottery
gold.
Центральная башня противника разрушена.
And this is for
Центральная
and yeah, the second one is the bad one. All right, bad 380. Okay, GPU 2. Second. Okay, third one. We're gonna do go to number 3. Just verify number 3 is either the one on the left or right on the second row.
All right. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Kind of time. Here we go.
So the new one I just put in is not GPU 3. Yeah, GPU 3 is that one there. Okay. So
here we go. Here we go. We're gonna choose the winner, guys.
All right. All right. So we put everything to stock, and we can definitely say that the fourth one is GPU 4 is the fourth one that I just put in. Okay. So now.
Oh my
Let's
God,
go ahead.
Congrats,
let's apply the overclock. So I already know GPU 1 and 3, I can do 1300 memory.
If you're in the USA, I cannot ship this.
GPU 3 is 1300, yeah, hit plus.
You have to
I already have the save profile. Alright, but GPU 2, I have it set at 1100 memory. 60 power limit, minus 200 core, plus 1100 guys. Okay, that's the troubled one, which I can't do over 1250.
You cannot put both.
Okay, now GPU 4, I'm going to
There's no way you can be in both. So
I hope this one is good. I hope I do not have another bad.
Центральная башня
Yes,
противника
you guys can't put USA.
So right off the bat, we're gonna do 1300 memory.
That's definitely a double.
And we're gonna
Alright, we're
do
choosing another winner, guys. Here we go.
80
Another one. Here we go.
Alright.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, and yeah, okay, everything's in. Everything's in. Alright, let's start MSI
This guy sounds
afterburner.
very familiar. I think this guy
I did try Nice Hash last night, and it was
Chino Nunes.
yeah, it was the same.
Mr. Chino Nunes from Canada.
Alright, speak their mind. Here we go.
Chino Nunes, are you here? Have to be here in order to win. Chino. Yeah, Chino. I think this guy has won something before. I think it was Risers.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I don't put the camera down. I'm not wearing any pants, so. Yeah, okay, we need to open up hardware info. We're gonna check the memory junction temperature. All right, so
Yeah,
T-Rex
this
sees
guy's
all
done a lot.
4,
This guy's done a lot.
and
he's not here.
Temperature
Okay, we're gonna choose
it's
another
still
one.
warming up. So
Chino Nunes. It says you're taggable.
okay, let's see.
Chino's not here. Damn it.